Hey, friends, this is Rodney.
What's up, fam? This is Lakiba.
What's up, guys? This is Ernest.
Hey to the now, it's Nasha.
And welcome to conVo with Friendz. Y'all, we got so much to cover this week. And if you are just now tuning in to conVo with Friendz, your first timers here, we want to say thank you for tuning in, you guys. And also, shout out to all our friends who donate to the podcast.
Yes,
the donations are coming in.
Donating.
And they are really helping paying for things around here for better quality.
Thanks, guys.
And we want to say thank you to the YT person who donated. Like,
Why they got
look, the white folks like us. We go to the studio next.
We are diverse over here now.
Look, I said, look at us getting diverse.
About to get up on
that.
TV.
Look, she was like, I love y'all. I said, we love you too, Becky. But yes, we are a podcast to talk about politics. We have Republican Nasha. We have Messy Ernest, a.k.a. Wendy, for the pop culture. We have Christian Lakiba. And we have Rodney to keep you all what's going on with good old Google News. And okay, so Lakiba, how was your week?
I have had an incredible week, guys. I cannot spill everything, but I'm excited. I've had the opportunity to talk to this young man who is definitely a business mogul. Definitely not a millionaire, but this guy here is a billionaire.
Oh.
And I was in the running with a couple people to have an opportunity to speak with him about how to level up. And the brother chose me.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
So I'm excited about that. I don't care if he's single. I'm trying to get the coins to the bank. I don't care nothing about whether
You
he's
better be
single or
pulling
not.
a Porsche.
I'm trying to get my coins to the bank. I don't care about his coins.
Okay.
Sisters, worry about your own coins. Don't worry about what he brings to the table. Just make sure your meal is ready. Because if he pull his meal, you still need to eat. That's all I'm saying.
Hello, that's the word.
Hey, Fallon.
Hello.
Call us, Fallon.
What?
Ernest, how's your week?
My week has been good. I mean, thank you guys, everybody who supported the Mother's Day sale for Honest Lux, and continue buying. That's all I got to say.
Amen.
All right, look, bye. All right, Nasha, how was your week?
Hey to the now, hey to the now. So I reached out a few sponsors for conVo with Friendz, as well as Pure Need. So we're one step closer to giving the homeless showers.
Nice.
Let's put it like that.
Oh, wow.
And I was calling everybody.
That's nice.
Keisha Lansbottom, you're on the list next, baby.
I love it.
You been getting before she leave.
Yes, and yes, I definitely want to bathe. I have a passion to bathe the homeless. Like,
Nice.
so I'm looking into like mobile different trailers that I can. I mean, the cheapest one was like 100,000, but we definitely can get some sponsors that would definitely benefit from this project that Pure Need is creating.
Yeah.
So,
That's good. I
love that.
I like that because I feel like they need a bath. That's what make you feel whole and refresh, and you just feel like you can conquer the world once you take that shower. You wash away the guilt from yesterday and the regrets from yesterday.
From last night.
Or this morning. Lunchtime.
It's a fresh start. It's definitely a fresh start. And when I see those people, I just want to cut their hair and just give them a fresh start and a new pair of clothes and just be like, yes, now you can go apply for a job with confidence,
Nice.
All right. Well, shout out to Pure Need.
I love
you
that.
guys.
What's up, Rob?
My week is, look, I'm still here. Praise God.
Praise God.
My grandmother will be leaving this earth soon. I'm okay. I'm not sad. She's been on earth for 84 years and my grandma's lived a wonderful life. And I just know with Alzheimer's and with dementia and Alzheimer's, I just know that's not my grandmother. You know what I mean? As much as I want to see her, but my grandma used to get her nails done.
Yeah.
Teeth in the mouth.
Yeah.
Hair done. She look like Frederick Douglass sometimes.
Yeah.
And don't want you to comb her hair. Like, she get to the point where like she just don't want to be bothered. And I'm going home tomorrow. So you guys, I am going home to say goodbye to my grandmother.
Prayers to your family.
Yeah, thank you.
My grandmother had Alzheimer's and passed away 2 years ago, so I totally get it.
Yeah. And other than that, what else is going on?
I know that's always a hard time.
It is.
You not seeing your family.
Yeah, you see them in a different type of light, but
I could imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I pray for you guys.
And on the better news, I have talked to the producer for the show that I'm going to be doing. So
nice.
Yeah.
That's good. And I know my grandma will be proud of me. So
She is.
shout out to Granny.
Yes,
But,
Granny.
all right, you guys, let's move on to the segment called Business of the Week. And the business of the week goes to BELLALICIOUS Rose. Emphasis on BELLALICIOUS.
Yes.
We are a mind, body, and soul. A woman who finds courage to make a difference, to make a change, to uplift other queens alike while embracing her own uniqueness. We do not compare or compete, but we aim for confidence. Come on, affirmations. We encourage women to embrace one another in the same manner because all shades and shapes are beautifully made. BELLALICIOUS Rose. And the website is www.bellalicious.rose.com. I'm not going to spell it for you guys. Too many syllables in there. And the Instagram is BELLALICIOUS_Rose. If you want to know what it's spelled like, sign up for the newsletter, bitches. And also, and there was a business of the week. And also, you guys, give us 5 stars. Subscribe to our podcast. Did I say that earlier? Subscribe to our podcast, whatever podcast platform you use us on. Subscribe, give us 5 stars, and tell another friend. Now, we are to a segment called...
subscribe to YouTube, please.
Yes. Oh, yes.
ASAP. YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and also share with 5 friends.
Absolutely.
5 turning to 10.
5 turning into 10.
10 turning to 20.
Exactly.
Hey, there we go.
That's the goal for the week, guys.
Look, you got to tell me. I feel like when you tell people what do they actually do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
People be giving when you say give.
Need a little instruction sometimes.
We need a collection plate right in the middle here.
Look, just say it's empty.
Exactly. A whole collection plate.
Right. Hit up the engineer first.
Exactly. And I need
Sow a seed.
a little envelope for the tithes and offerings right there.
Sow a
can
seed.
Keep it gonna lead us in prayer.
I'm going to lead you in prayer.
Yeah.
I'm going to lead you in prayer.
I'ma
That
bring my-
prayer going to get you some coins.
I'm going
I
to bring my
promise you.
white gloves just in case, so you don't have to hide my back. It's the whole situation.
It's a whole situation.
I'll remind you that the Lord said you are the head and not the tail.
Exactly.
I'll put that prayer on you.
Are you guys saying that you're going to donate to the engineer? Is that what I heard?
No, the engineer going to donate to us. 'Cause
Exactly.
We donate every week.
He ain't going to be here next week.
That's all right.
Look, cause we pay you on time.
Listen, hey, he ain't got to be here. I'm an agent. I can find anybody. You will be found for them coins.
Let's move to the segment called Good Old Google News. Okay, so y'all, this is a lot. Come on. DC to remove captivity activity restrictions for most businesses on May 21st. DC Mayor Merrill, is it Merrill? How y'all say her name?
Merle, yeah.
Okay, Merle E. Bowser said that the district will lift captivity and other restrictions on businesses and public venues by May the 21st. A decision that comes as coronavirus cases and deaths are plummeting and residents and business are demanding fewer limits. Okay, so we're going to leave it right there. So how do you guys think we are ready to reopen?
Not in its full capacity. No, I would say no.
I agree.
I feel like we need to do a little bit at a time. I feel like if we open, it's going to be a bigger case like how it was in last year.
Right.
So,
yeah, I definitely think we need to be precautious and still have certain limits in place.
Yeah.
And certain rules and regulations in place, no large gatherings, because like you said, Ernest, I agree with that. Because if you go out too fast, you're going to see higher numbers of COVID.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I think we still have to respect the people that don't want to take the shot. So we have to think about everybody and not just majority of everybody just want to party and everything else. So we got to think about everything.
I agree.
Well, I'll definitely disagree. I say let's get back to work, guys. I mean, people are losing their businesses, and there is like over 600,000 jobs available currently in Georgia. And that's what I'm saying. It's like we all if we're getting paid to stay home, like you guys gonna have to pay everybody. Like, but what's gonna happen? Everything's gonna shut down, and then it's gonna be a lot of closings over time, and that's what's happening right now. Like. These people, like everywhere you go, there's a now hiring sign. Like, let's get back out here and work, guys. We are harming the economy by staying home and collecting that. Oh, by the way, the extra $300 of unemployment is about to end soon.
In September.
Yeah, September.
In September. So,
yeah. But one thing I think when you said that, let's get back to that, but at the same time, people are losing their lives as well. So we got to think about that. So if you're going out so fast trying to get it open, we got to think about people that are actually in the hospital right now with coronavirus.
Well,
be able to work anyway.
Then they did say the 7 daily new average of coronavirus per cases are 100,000 per resident now for the 7 daily average, which is a lot to me.
Yeah.
And I do agree with Nasha. Well, we do need to get back to work. However, it makes sense. If I can make $550 a week to sit my black ass, a white ass, Spanish ass, Asian ass home, and others, I'm going to sit my ass home.
Yeah.
That is going to tell you that y'all paying people pennies. Like, I don't know. Like, back in the day, I was at 16 making $7.15 an hour or $7.30 an hour. Grown folks with kids are making $7.30 an hour. Does that make sense?
$8.25, yeah.
Does that, I mean, having a whole family, that's sad.
I just seen a sign at Wendy's today. Managers, if you want to become a manager, you get paid $11 an hour.
$11
to be a management, all that responsibility for $11 an hour.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it goes to show like the time is changing, and just like back in the day when my great grandma was alive, she said back in the 1930s, you get a whole meal for 10 cents. Like she like a burger, drink, and fries, bitch.
Yeah.
Now it's $9, so it needs to go up. The wages need to go up.
And with
my grandmother's mortgage was like $300 a week, a month.
Because you can buy a brand new house for $11,000.
Yeah, and with this gas shortage, we're going to see the gas go up to $5 before summer.
Yeah, so it's this time. I mean, the world is changing. And we just need to do better with our economy. We need to give people money, period. That's what I stand for. But that's all I have for good old Google News. Lakiba, what's up, sis? What's up with your segment?
What's up, fam? Y'all already know conversation does what?
Rule the nation.
Guess what's ruling the nation today?
What's going on? I know you got a good ass segment. What's going
always
on?
do.
It's so much ruling the nation, but for the sake of time, we're going to talk about one thing that's ruling the nation, and that's Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms.
What is Mrs. Bottoms doing?
So, in a news conference, guys, and I like to be accurate, so I'm quoting. This is what Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms said. "It is with deep emotions that I hold my head high, come on, girl, and choose not to seek another term as mayor." Now, also, Mayor Bottoms also stated that her decision was not based on an inability to fundraise. In other words, I could bring in these coins.
I got this.
Or belief that she wouldn't win, because I'm a winner anyway, or fear of competing in her bid for second term as mayor. So the question on the table is, do you feel that she's doing a great job now as the mayor of Atlanta?
I'm going to say this. Let me go. Listen, I have to rip her new asshole.
Wait a minute. Don't tell my segment.
I'm sorry. I'm going to rip her new asshole.
Wait a minute.
For one, what bothers me, that gives me a weak woman. She is a weak woman to me, because when you run for mayor, you know what you signed up for, period. You know you're going to have these racist ass white people that's going to get on your goddamn nerves, the damn city government, all this stuff. Yeah. Just like when Alicia Fields, whatever her name was, the chief of police was trying to quit. No, I'm not accepting your resignation. I'm not going to accept Keisha Lance Bottoms. You signed up for this. You knew what government was. This is not your first time in the rodeo. So no, I'm mad at you, because I do think she was doing a great job with the circumstances that she was dealing with. I give her a 10 plus. But this really pissed me off, and this shows me that you a weak person. So go your weak ass about your business.
Well, she came in there during a time where she had to deal with the virus itself.
Franklin D. Roosevelt had to deal with a goddamn depression.
I get what
and
you're
brought
saying.
the company back.
Wait a minute now. Wait.
And I actually did listen to her speech, her speech.
I ain't listen to the bullshit.
I actually did listen to her speech, and she said that she was going to refund everybody's money back who actually donated to her next term. And then she also stated that, some people just can't handle it. They feel like they've done those 4 years. She's not just quitting.
Weak.
She's not just quitting.
Weak.
So by January,
it's not her fight.
Who says that she has to run a second term?
Yeah, who says that she has to run?
It's not her fight.
Who says that?
It actually shows strength to me.
Because she knows when to get out, right?
Yeah, she knows like it's not for her. It just wasn't created for her. It's not for her.
And y'all kids ain't listening any damn way. She said, take y'all black asses in the house, and y'all still want to be out at the Magic City or whatever.
Right, on the corner smoking weed.
To have the weight on your world, like the weight on your shoulders like that, it's like being a mom and running a household, like it takes a lot. And when your household is depending on you, and then the whole city is depending on you, and then you're carrying a lot. So it's not your fight. You're making a great decision, in my opinion.
Was it not in her job description? I'm just confused.
And she fought it out her term. She don't have.
Yeah, it's not. I would be more disappointed if she was in the middle of her term.
I think allegedly,
I can't take it.
I think
Right.
allegedly, she got brought out.
She got bought out.
I think allegedly. I think so. And watch a white person get in change.
What I really think is Biden ass has been here every other week. I think she's going to go to a Biden administration. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think she.
I said that too. Yeah, now, if you leave for that, Keisha, I'm happy for you.
He's been here.
I take back whatever I said.
I don't think she want to work for them.
Let me say this: Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms is a very intelligent young lady, very poised.
She is.
All of that, and I think she's done this. Lakiba, so holla at me. She has done an amazing job making sure she does her best with this city. And I think it shows a level of maturity to say, I'm bowing out. I mean, there's an old saying, always go out on top. And I feel like she's going out on top. She has another agenda. She just has not released that yet. But I commend her. And I wish nothing but the best for her.
And the reason why I say that, she's been on all these talk shows. She's been on magazine covers. Yeah. Like not just local magazines.
But do you not think this, so if she runs for something higher, just to say she does.
Yeah.
This will make her look weak in my eyes because you could handle Atlanta. Now you want to handle the United States. That's not good to me. Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying.
You want to run. You want to, if she does go to, I think it's great that she would go to the Biden administration. But if you can't, to me, it looks weak. I'm sorry.
I got a feeling
that she didn't say. And in her defense, she did not say in the news conference that she was bowing out because she couldn't handle Atlanta.
That's what she did.
She did not say that.
She didn't say that.
She actually turned the position down from Biden just a few months ago.
Yeah, but I got a feeling that something else is in the deal that may work out for her.
I don't think she want to be
boss. Chicks always boss. Yeah. Keisha keep bossing, sis.
So I got a feeling that something else is about to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just ain't here for it.
That's what's ruling the nation, Rodney, whether you like it or not, sir. That's it.
Well, thank you, good old Christian Lakiba.
That's right. Get it right. Christian paid Lakiba.
Yeah. There you go. You better say her name
Come
right.
on, back me up, Jesus. Back me up, Jesus.
Did Mrs. Bottoms pay you to say that?
She ain't got to pay me. I already got the coins. I might need to pay her. I don't need her money. I got some my own
look,
coins.
I take her money out here.
Exactly.
I take her money.
Exactly.
But okay, before we go on, would y'all vote for Antonio? He's in the running for mayor.
Antonio who?
Antonio Brown?
Oh. We'll see.
Well, I just reached out to him.
I want to see. I want to hear what he's going to bring. You know what I'm saying?
This week.
I feel like
he's cute.
I don't care if you're cute, but can you get the job done?
He's cute.
Let's start there.
He's attractive. He's very attractive.
Antonio Brown is the same guy, the alleged guy who had the.
Let's stop at he cute. Just stop right there.
Let me say this.
I'm asking is that the same guy, right?
But I'm gonna say this, and I said this on another show I was on. I don't think it's fair for anyone. If I had a private conversation with you outside of work, it's outside of work.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if I'm sleeping with 15,000 goddamn people and I have a whole train run on me. It ain't on work hours. Because when it's work hours,
I'm doing my job.
Antonio, he did his damn job with District 3.
Yeah,
and people like him. And that bothers me. That's why I cannot stand about people that's dirty and shite.
But did he decide to run? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, he is deciding to run. But I don't think he's ready to be a mayor. I think he need a couple more years as city councilman. I need to see some more growth. But I think he's on the right track.
Oh, yeah.
Reed is also in the running. What do you think? Kasim? What do you think about that?
He's rerunning again?
There is talk about that.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, girl, let's move on. Okay.
Kasim is running again?
There's talk about that. We don't know for sure, but there is talk about that.
Antonio Brown has my vote.
Because he's cute, right?
He's your district, right?
He's my district, and also he's gonna,
Wait a minute.
Can you see a change in your district?
We can still get a lot of fruit boxes and shit.
That's a no.
But can you tell he's?
I mean, we have community events all the time. I actually was a volunteer at one of his community events back in October, November-ish. We did a festival in a box, and it was really nice due to COVID. I'm sorry, it was August because it was like a back to school type thing, festival in a box. And it was nice setup. We gave out like boxes of school supply and all kinds.
Nice.
It was a festival in a box. It was really nice. And that was Natalie Hall, that was Antonio Brown, and the Atlanta Beltline created this event, and it was really, really nice. And
so you would vote for him? You would vote?
I would vote
I
for
would
him.
say this, not right now, not for mayor. He need a couple more, but he's on the right track.
But he will be
But I
running.
would say this, out of y'all black people who read Keisha Lane's bottom for filth, he was one of them. Y'all gonna be mad when y'all see a white person get mayor. Y'all black ass gonna wish I had Keisha Bottoms in it.
Well, you know, I love Keisha.
I will say that.
She had that mama type of feel.
Keisha,
Like, get your ass home.
Exactly. You know, for me,
need that
I
in
love
America.
Keisha. I do not talk
I
about
would've
Keisha.
still been Democrat if she was vice
Keisha
president.
is like my Oprah here. You know, I don't talk about Oprah and I talk about Wendy, and I'm not talking about Keisha.
Right.
So
Like I said, I'm coming with friends. We love you, but we might have to
friends and
talk
family.
about
but
you.
you know, I will not. So we gonna say
We
gonna
got
say
your
that.
back, Keisha.
Exactly.
But Ernest,
you got her back.
This side of the studio.
Yeah,
But what's
Antonio
going-
Brown, Keisha, we got your back.
But Messy Ernest, aka Messy Wendy, what is going on your sides of the streets, bro? I know you got some tea. I'm ready for the tea. Ernest with the tea.
I don't even have to turn on my TV with Ernest around.
Portia, we was rooting for you, Portia.
Right. Portia,
we
what you
were all
doing?
rooting for you.
Portia.
Portia about to drive a new Porsche. That's what it's all about.
Right.
Portia, as you know, has been all over social media since yesterday, in which you guys know that she is now engaged.
Stop.
Engaged.
Engaged to who?
Simon Gubata.
Who is that?
Simon Gubata. Let me tell you about the Simon Gubata guys. Simon Gubata is actually, if you guys actually watch Housewives of Atlanta, you guys would know that Fallon, who was actually on the show and became on the show from Portia, who went to the pool and had a little pool scene. We saw her. She hosted at our house for the Halloween. She was chasing Toya down through the house and all kind of stuff. And every time you watch the show, it says Portia's friend at the bottom of that screen, right?
Right.
And now Portia is sleeping with her husband
Sleeping with a husband.
and
Portia's
actually
storyline.
engaged her husband and got a 15-carat diamond ring.
Wow.
Keep the ring, Portia.
So,
No matter how it goes,
but-
keep the ring.
This is what Portia stated. Portia said they are happily in love. She said, I know it's fast, but we are living each day to the fullest. I choose happiness every morning, every night, tuning out all the negative energy and only focus on the positive wishes. He makes me so happy. And to me, that's all that matters. Portia is now engaged, guys. She has a huge, massive emerald cut engagement ring to her fiance, Simon, who is still married to Fallon.
Too much. But keep the ring though.
Fallon said they have not finalized according to Fallon, they have not finalized their divorce yet. They became separated in the actual February. I'm sorry. They became in February, and now it's May. And you married. See, the thing is, for me, the timeline don't add up.
Don't add up.
I have a business degree, and the timeline don't add up.
Messy.
It just don't add up to me.
thought my life was
let's
messy.
get this right. So he gets a divorce, allegedly a divorce in signed for a divorce in February, right? She meets him in April and says she's been together for a month, and now you're engaged to him. Girl, you've been sleeping with this man before. You probably was sleeping with him when they were on the show together. It just doesn't.
I'm gonna say this because that's a harlot spirit, and I'm gonna say this:
that's a Delilah.
people will sell their soul for money.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
and Portia is the epitome of that. And what bothers me is this: you came to this woman. I was gonna say bitch, but Fallon's not the bitch. Portia is. You came to this woman's house.
Yes.
Came to this woman pool.
How low?
First, you came to this woman's husband's job.
That's a girl code.
Try to befriend
Do
me.
not.
Say, oh girl, we best friends.
Oh yeah, 'cause she was eating up in Simon's right on Juniper
to Real Housewives of Atlanta as a friend, and now you're sleeping with this woman's man.
They're engaged.
You a dirty hoe.
Yeah.
Portia, you a goddamn, and this is my rule with my friends, and people say I'm crazy. My friends don't have my boyfriend's phone number. My friends are not following my boyfriend's social media. They better not contact him on social media. Because if you need to talk to my boyfriend,
holler at me.
You talk to me first, I will relay the message. Because this is what makes me mad too with friends talking about, well, even though y'all broke up, I'm going to be still friends. No, the fuck you not. Your loyalty, right? When do y'all have time to build a relationship like that for y'all to be friends? Like, but y'all want to go out there? No, bitch. You been wanting my man.
Not on my watch.
That's why I don't trust dirty ass. Portia, you a dirty ass.
Well, let me tell you what Simon says.
No,
Simon says, I asked her to marry me because she checked all the boxes.
Girl, you just,
and then
Simon, you just got money, and that's what she's a money begging hoe.
In her post, Williams, I'm talking about Portia Williams, who's 39 years old, addressed the issue, and she says Simon filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January, and she said I had nothing to do with their divorce filing. That's something between both of them.
But you were looking at my man, bitch. Period.
I know it's
we
wrong.
are not going to make excuses for. I love Portia Williams.
She said Fallon and I are not friends, and Simon, divorce has been settled.
Christian Lakiba, how do you feel about this?
I definitely think Portia is low down dirty. It's just certain things, whether you are a Christian or not, just as a young lady with some type of standards.
Yeah.
It's just certain things you do not do. There is nobody, and I don't have a lot of best friends because, girl shady. But there's nothing I can look at my two best friends that I do have and look at their husbands and say, oh, if they ever get a divorce, I'm going to holler at him, or I'm going to sleep with him while y'all married. No, I'm not going to do that.
There's so much African dangling up in Atlanta.
Come on now.
And
certain things you don't do as a young woman. And I always say that you have to have a certain level of standards about yourself, period.
They say how they come, how they leave.
Absolutely.
It's a girl code of everything. And I don't know these people, and it sounds like a whole bunch of mess. But no, I'm not looking at nothing that my friends done brought around me. Like,
that's low.
And that's coming from the ratchet.
The question I want to ask is, okay, Portia is 39 years old. He is, Simon is 56 years old. He's worth $40 million.
You sound like a big trick.
So you think it's because of money?
Yes.
I think for the ratings, really, they may even have a storyline. Like,
let me spill some more tea. So, according to Bravo, Portia is now getting a 3-episode segment of her own spinoff talking about her own entire life outside of the actual show. So she's getting some.
I think all these relationships are not really. They don't be liking that person. But honey, if y'all can come together and make a master plan, do what you do.
But on top of that, Fallon, according to a few hours ago, I hear Fallon is now proposed to a man that
this sounds like a son of a scheme that Ty set up. What can the birds auntie say?
This sounds like a scheme that Ty set up.
This son ain't right in the water.
It just doesn't seem right. It just the whole situation doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you, Portia. To be honest, I am disappointed because I'm always been team Portia.
I am a Portia fan, but
at the same time, I can't rock. I'm always side-eyed you now. Please, women. I mean, he want Todd. She didn't want to.
But I place the blame on that man too, because sometimes we always dragging the woman and leave that man out. Because that man is just as guilty as I want to make sure I put that on the record. You a dirty ass.
And he's using these women for like power
because
he already got money, but he probably wasn't that important. Like, because you can have money and not be popular. You can be popular and not have money. So I feel like he's more.
I don't think he want to be on TV.
He's not an attractive
ugly
man either.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
Look,
if you got money, women gonna come at you.
Don't matter what.
Don't matter how you look. Cause no shade, but. What's Portia friend man?
Wait. Let me say, let me say, you can't help who you love,
You love that chick.
You need to love who loves you.
Okay, let me give you the background of Shamia. Shamia, man, is worth $175 million.
What?
His family is the most wealthiest family in Kenya. So that's why she's had that not so attractive baby. with this guy.
The baby look just like.
Hey, kids off limits. Don't talk about the kids.
We know the baby's
No, all I said was the baby look just like him.
the baby's
Say
cute.
one of them. Oh, you so precious.
Yeah, the baby's
Bless your
very
heart.
You
Bless
know,
your
you know
heart,
what kids
baby.
are off limits. That's why I said the baby look just like him. And if you offended by that, Shamil, they said something about your baby.
So my question is now, do you think Fallon should be a part of the show?
Hell yeah, that's gonna be ratings on top of ratings.
Absolutely.
That's they doing it for the ratings.
Yeah.
Like, Lord.
So, I mean, that's all I got to say, guys, because I feel like that. I mean, I had some other stuff. I wanted to talk about Tiny and Shakana's situation because that's.
Oh, yes. We're going to do that next time.
But I could
that
not.
is juicy.
But I could not because we ain't got that much time. But
And we gotta guess.
yeah, we got to guess. So
But
that's all I got.
Well, you know what?
That was too much.
That was. What can you say?
I know,
right.
and I'm and look, and I still get alerts to my phone because all my friends are chiming in to tell, so I can tell you guys. So I can't wait to tell y'all the more updates.
Oh, my God.
Thank you so much,
That was juicy.
Ernest, aka Messy Window, keeping us with the
Sloppy.
tea.
Messy. Sloppy,
yeah.
messy.
Yeah,
Sloppy wet. Yes. Mop.
I think I'm gonna change my name or something like
Juicy tea.
Loose Lips News or something.
I like that.
Yeah.
Get it. What's the word?
Yeah.
Get the word. You gotta get stuff somebody else can't use it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna coin that.
Copyright it.
Copyright it.
Yeah.
The people
Right there.
within
You
it.
like that?
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Come on, loose lips.
Loose Lips News.
I like this here today.
AKA Messy Window.
But now we are at Republican Nasha.
I love it.
That was very entertaining.
Yes. What's on your
yes.
side of the street, sis?
Back at it again. Hey to the now. The Biden administration. Yes.
Watch
That's
what
on
you
my-
say.
Y'all president got me fucked.
What he got you, Nasha?
Got me fucked up. Y'all president. Okay. Plans to ban menthol cigarettes. Let me tell you something. It's not the menthol flavoring that gives you cancer. It's the cigarette itself. So if you're going to ban menthol cigarettes, you might as well ban all of them. Yeah, they're bad for our health. Certainly, they're bad for our health. Why not ban all cigarettes? Yes, smoking is very bad for your health. How about banning? How is banning menthol cigarettes targeting the Black community? 85% of Black smokers smoke menthol cigarettes compared to 30% of white smokers. Now, that's not saying that white people don't smoke menthol cigarettes. My first cigarette, guys, was at the age of 14 at the straight ring, and it was a Marlboro Red. Yes, and it was with some white girls, my friends at the time. So that tells you that other parties, they start smoking way younger and doing drugs, drinking whiskey way younger than the Black community. We might hit a joint around 16 or, 17 years old, but really doing like hard drugs and shit like that. Like they go and get their kids like counseling. They have to go to therapy for like these kids are on pills and everything. I'm not just saying white people, but banning cigarettes. Let's get back to that. Banning cigarettes that that majority Black people, I feel like it's targeting. It's stereotyping. Because what is this? So you mean to tell me in the future, the police are going to run up on me and tell me that I'm about to get some criminal charges because I have a pack of Newports? Okay. So I'm just really disappointed. I really feel that they're not telling us why that menthol flavor may be our kryptonite. Never know. It's something up to that taking the Newports from us, Biden. Biden, y'all come get y'all president, okay? He trying to take the Newports. There's going to be a lot of mad sisters and brothers out there.
What is the other, you said menthol, and what's the 30% of white smokers do menthol as well? What other type of cigarettes is out there?
It's a brand. So they basically, thank you. So menthol is just a flavor. So when you think of other cigarettes like Camel, Marlboro, it's just a tobacco. So there's no flavor and it's harsh. It's really, really harsh. So it's either going to lead up to a lot of criminal charges. It's going to lead up to people quitting smoking. Hopefully that's the goal. The reason why you're banning menthol cigarettes. But I feel like that's racial stereotyping, really,
so
honestly.
Newport's got
like
the
you
menthol.
care that much about us. Newport's got the menthol, but I think it's not going along with
A lot
their
of Black
agenda.
folks gonna be mad.
Yeah.
I don't, and then it's gonna be black market, so we're gonna be selling like 2 Newports like
Y'all
a
gonna
piece
be-
of crack.
I mean, let me say you
hurry
this though. I mean, people still selling weed.
Okay,
Oh, you're right.
but y'all putting CBD in every store, and you want us to be on CBD and you want me to buy weed from you, fuck that. I'm still getting my weed illegal. I'm not buying no weed from no weed store.
Just put it all out there on. Just put it out there in the media.
I need my weed illegal, and I need my Newports. And I don't feel like I'm not gonna be walking down the street like a crackhead looking for 2 Newports because they don't sell them in the store no more.
People be feeding though. People walk up to you. You got some Newports.
The crazy part is, I'm pretty sure some people are they're gonna be trying to get all of them to sell them to you.
Yeah, and I'm a conspiracy theory. I think whatever they're trying to do with us, go back to blocking the sun, going back to all the stuff they're trying to do to us. I really feel like they're saying, well, this menthol is giving them something that we need them not to have right now so they can be in full mind control. Maybe every time I hit that Newport, I realize how powerful I really am. You know what I'm saying? No, that's just me being a conspiracy.
I'm gonna say this.
How do you feel about that?
If you're gonna ban cigarettes, ban them all.
Yeah.
I don't think you should cherry pick what you want. And that's the problem I have with that.
I'm trying to get us.
I'm not. I mean, by the administration, that's wrong. That's kind of fake to me.
I just want to know what is the reasoning behind? Is the reason behind it because of cancer? What is the reason behind
cancer?
Actually,
yeah. And
then I actually went to a very known website. I'm sorry, I didn't even cite it. I'm sorry, guys. But basically, I seen where the menthol itself is not what causes cancer. It's the cigarette.
Yeah.
The menthol is just a flavor, just to make the cigarette not to be so harsh when you're smoking it. But majority black people smoke Newports. I'm just going to say, I'm going to give it a name. Okay, but there's menthol Marlboros, there's menthol Camels.
But Newport is something most people.
Well, yeah.
And they're saying it is not going to affect like us, like the consumer. It's more like for the manufacturers and the people that's producing the cigarette, but that's going to trickle on down.
Gonna be a lot of black folks smoke Newport.
That means the police is going to be able to run up on us and say, you got a pack of Newports, and then here go a fine.
Got it.
See what I'm saying? So maybe we're not out here selling drugs. Like maybe we all woke and we realize we can start businesses and make other money, but you're going to get us in some type of way. I'm just not feeling it. And I was thinking about quit smoking anyways, but now I'm definitely going to quit smoking. And
a lot of people going to be cancer free.
Exactly.
So with that being said, guys, like I find it hard that the government really care about our health. It's got to be some type of hidden agenda behind this. I always feel like it's something more. Like you just taking the Newports. Now I understand if you decided, hey friends. I understand you just basically decided, you was going to ban all cigarettes, and I know they wouldn't do it. That's just like pharmaceuticals. They're not going to ban stuff that they make money off of. But at the end of the day, Friendz.
Yeah, look, you're really quiet. You quiet over there.
Cigarettes. I'm not talking over y'all. Y'all know I'm never quiet. That's not my character.
And we know.
But here's my point. So, as a cancer survivor,
I forgot.
I definitely support no smoking whatsoever. However, I will say this: smoking is a choice.
Yeah.
If you choose to smoke, that's on you. If you want to get chemo and radiation and multiple surgery, that is on you whatsoever. Now, again, as a cancer survivor, I never smoke cigarettes whatsoever. Secondhand smoke does cause cancer as well.
It does.
So I say if you're going to ban cigarettes, you need to ban alcohol too, because that's causing a lot of stuff. Okay,
now we about to fight.
This is my point. Okay, ban that too. But they're all choices. They're all choices. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done. And I don't mean no offense by this, but I often tell people I don't know what it is about a crackhead that make you want to smoke crack. I don't know what it is about an alcoholic that makes you want to smoke alcohol. I don't know what it is about a person going through chemotherapy, radiation, multiple surgeries for you to want to smoke cigarettes. This Lakiba, and I'm done.
Well, there you have it.
Boom.
See, y'all be asking me. I be trying to not say nothing.
Lakiba's out.
Hey, Friendz. It just looked like we gonna have something to sell. We're gonna have some more shit to sell. That's what it sounds like to me. So with that being said, to all my smokers out there, if you feel like you being targeted, please go follow conVo with Friendz with a Z.
Well, make sure you hit up Nasha.
Not Lakeepa.
As long as they not hitting up the drinks, I'm good.
We're going to be bootlegging cigarettes. That's damn shade.
But Nasha, thank you so much for bringing the hey to the now. And you guys, we got some great guests coming in. We got one more segment before we introduce great people that I know. So now after the segment called Whack Ass of the Day. And the whack ass of the day go to the Republicans who are trying to get Lynn Cheney to say that president election was not rigged. And one thing I don't like is bullies. I cannot stand a damn bully.
Me either.
But for one, because I don't give a damn if you Democrat, Republican, whatever. We all know that damn election was not rigged. And like I stated before in previous episodes, it was goddamn rigged. All the Republicans who won should contest it. If you're not going to contest this election, that means you, again, we're cherry picking shit, and I don't like that. Lynn Cheney, I support you, and I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself. And because she stood up for herself, now Republicans are trying to move her position.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So so that's a true patriot.
Yeah.
You know that word I'm trying to say.
Patriot.
Yeah, thank you. And Liz Cheney, you have the full support of conVo, even though you're a goddamn Republican.
You know what? I don't believe that they don't believe it happened. They just want to move on. And that's why all those people was mad at the Capitol. Like, I feel like it has always been a play with it. Like, it's a game. It's politics. It's a game. And they put pretty much who they want in office. It just so happened Trump slipped through the cracks. You know, he had power. He had money. You know what I'm saying? Already.
Oh, but you just remind me, now it's people who actually got arrested at the Capitol. They all trying to blame Donald Trump, saying that he brainwashed us and the news and and they blaming Fox News, saying Fox News brainwashed us, and we put him over Jesus. I was so
You put Fox News over Jesus?
They put Donald Trump over, so they said wherever Donald Trump said Jesus, he was their Jesus. And now you see how wrong he was for doing it because they asked going to jail. Now they want to cry.
Yeah,
but where Trump at now, bitches? But that's all I have for good old whack ass of the day. So Liz Cheney, congratulations, Republicans. Fuck you. All right, guys. Now we're going to a segment called The Conversation, and we have a dope couple in the building. We have Dr. Puts respect on her name, CaSay Vaughn, and Jay Claxton. CaSay and Jay relocated to Atlanta after being casted for a couples reality show on a major network. Wonder what that was. Engaging in the Atlanta community, they quickly realized their gifts and relationship was the perfect fit to take Atlanta by a storm.
Wow.
So, what makes y'all that special go-to couple?
You want me to go?
Yeah, go.
I'll talk a hole in your head. You ready?
I'll stop.
No. It is about authenticity. You dig what I'm saying? Like that sells. You know what I mean? Being authentic sells. And unfortunately, we do social media, and everybody wants to put on for social media, and they want to put this show on. Social media is smoke and mirrors. You dig what I'm saying? If you're authentic, people will tend to just gravitate to you. You know what I'm saying? It's a natural gravitation. You don't have to be nothing that you are. I mean, that you're not. Just be you, and that's what happened. I mean, the way this ended up working out was, we end up working together, and then we end up, being together, and that just happened. It just happened. It wasn't fake. We didn't fake this. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? We didn't fake it.
And then we're very transparent. So what you see is what you get.
So
if he gets on my nerves, you gonna see it.
Right. No, real talk. And,
real talk.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
How long y'all been together?
We don't even know that actual answer, to be actually honest with you. Because we started working together, and we don't know when that really. We don't have a date for when that really happened.
You didn't know when you kind of started giving her the
interview. He saw all of this.
That's what it was.
Oh, you chased me. Come on, man.
Oh, who chased who?
Okay, y'all look at me. Look at me.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
You chased me.
I ain't got to chase.
You chased me.
Please, insert the picture.
I didn't say you had to chase. I'm just saying that you chased me.
And I hit that boy.
That's it. You know what I mean? We moving
So
some mountains.
CaSay,
Wish I
Moving
chased
some
you.
mountains when we walk in the room. You hear me? That's it.
That's a loaded question, Rod.
Oh, I know I move a lot of mountains.
I'm talking
Ooh.
trash.
And ain't nothing wrong with pursuing a man and you just
Yeah,
clap,
she- but-
clap
Now,
down.
Now,
She
let's
did.
be clear. I may have kind of, sort of,
She did.
a little bit.
She don't want to admit that.
However,
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you, good folk.
a drunk tongue speaks sober thoughts.
Yo, you chase me.
After
That's
you told
it.
me how much you love
Well,
me,
I do love
how
you.
beautiful I was.
I love you, and you are
how
pretty.
sexy.
so I have a question because that's a good question.
love
you.
When
Okay.
is the married day? Because I'm ready to get my good clothes.
Somebody wants a tuxedo.
Yeah, we don't have a date. We don't have a date, and we both been married before, and that doesn't necessarily.
I was gonna say, what that had to do with anything?
No, I'm just saying that doesn't necessarily, mean anything. Like sometimes we put a lot of focus on that. Not to say that that's not going to happen.
So it's
I'm just
no
saying
rush.
we put a lot of focus on that. We together every day. We talk every day. You dig what I'm saying? Like we do business every day. So it's,
So you don't feel like the paper, the actual thing.
I'm not saying that either, but I'm just saying that it's not.
What are you saying, James?
You don't have to. No, you don't. It's
You're not
not.
gonna be pressured.
You just don't. It's.
Yeah.
I know married couples that are unhappy.
Yeah, true.
You dig what I'm saying? I know people that are
That's
together.
true.
Like
Let me say this though.
are super happy. I just, you know what I'm saying? It just how
That's
it
true. I
You-
do know, man.
how it plays.
I'm from the South, and grandparents and great grandmas, they have a lot of good sayings. And the older I get, I realize I was in a relationship with somebody, y'all, for 5+ years. We did every goddamn thing like we was married. I mean, we just had a goddamn marriage certificate.
Yeah.
And when you break up with somebody like that, it's detrimental, like you getting a divorce. And my grandma told me this. He said, babe, I don't care if you was gay or straight. She said, you gave that man too much leverage. I said, girl, what you mean? She said, when you move in with somebody, baby, you doing every goddamn thing like you're married, but you're not married. And now that man done left you, and you probably invested a lot of money. You can't get shit.
Well,
Now let's talk about this.
we do know that you can't get back time. It's the one
You know
thing
you
that
can't get back time, but we do love and business, and we have it on lock.
Got
The reason
it.
why we have it on lock is because we love each other, but the business is the business. We have paperwork between.
Come
each
on,
other.
sis.
Partnership. You should definitely have a partnership.
It is a
before-
true partnership
before marriage.
So it could be 20 years, but I'm gonna get my boy. He gonna get his
Because the business is
because the
there.
business is
No, it really
the
is.
business is the business.
We definitely have non-disclosures and all of that
the
stuff
business.
amongst each other. real
Amongst
talk.
each other.
Okay.
And we tell people, even when we do business with others, we tell them, listen, you can't sign a non-disclosure. I mean, Beyonce
Right.
said it best. You got to sign one to be with me.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
Because a lot of times, especially when you do business with somebody you know, yo, why I gotta sign this, or why I gotta talk to her? Yo, this is how I run my business. Like, come on, respect my business, fam. Like,
agree
it
with
just
that.
that's
Ain't
it.
that's the worst type of shit. They get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Yo, your publicist need to write me.
Yeah.
We good outside of work. This
Right.
is work.
Right. This is work.
Period.
It's a difference.
This is
Yeah.
work.
That's
You know,
That's it.
you know.
If I come to your store, I'm coming to support. So that means I am going to pay whatever the price is. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if you say, you know what, Jay?
Because I'm
I
not
got
going to
you.
Nordstrom's and getting a discount.
I got you. Then that's on you. But I'm not coming
For a discount.
for a
Right.
discount. Yo, I'm not.
Not if I said I'm supporting you.
Gucci never gave me a discount. Louis never gave me a discount.
Right.
And that's why I promise you, I don't wear those brands anymore. You know what I mean? I spent a lot of money. No, real talk. I spent a lot of money, bought a lot of stuff, and then for what?
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So I much rather put my money in the stock market and, open up a custodial account for my daughter.
AKA Dogecoin.
Hello.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm a little salty about them this week.
And actually, and speaking of Dogecoin, Doge didn't fall as much as it did, a month ago after it took off. So you might want to make sure you keep your money in Doge instead of selling.
Oh, it's in there.
I definitely
You dig what I'm saying?
not moving mine.
Yeah.
Instead
I
of
checked this
selling off.
before I got here.
But that's what I love. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I love. I love the fact that we can have this conversation. And probably a year ago, 2 years ago, we all couldn't have this same conversation. You dig what I'm saying? No, not everybody.
Okay.
What I'm saying is this is a open conversation. I walk in the gas station, people talking about cryptocurrency now. That wasn't it. You know what I'm saying?
I always tell people I wish I would listen to that goddamn white boy who told me 5 years ago to buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And I said, what the hell is Bitcoin?
Right.
That man right now is worth $80 million.
Well, you see, you in now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Look.
But you know what? It wasn't the time for you to have it.
Yeah.
You know,
what I'm
and we
saying?
learn lessons as we go. And that's the important part is to understand the lesson that you're learning.
Yeah.
You know, because, all right, it wasn't your time. It was your time
But
to do
80
something
million
else.
wouldn't look really
I know.
Definitely. If I'd have put the money that I should have put in Doge, I'd have made a lot more money. But it was so small. I was like, I get to it. If I got after I finished investing, if I had a couple dollars, I just put it in Doge and didn't have what I should have had in it. You know what I'm saying? All of it is a lesson.
But I have another question. What is love in business on lock?
Well, we love each other and we do great business and we have business on lock. She is the brainchild. Like real talk. Like anything that we've done, that's her brainchild. You dig what I'm saying? Like you excuse my language, you know.
We grown here. It's
I'm a nigga who play records and talk shit. That's what the fuck I do. Okay. Real talk. You see what I'm saying?
So basically,
she's the, you know, master's degree, all of that stuff.
No, a PhD.
All that. No, I'm saying.
You better bring the P and the H to meet the D. Come on now.
all of that. So,
well, it sounds like you're a very lucky man. You get to marry your secretary. And that's
secretary.
No secretary. She ain't no manager. Honey, she is her own media maven who has 25 years in this business.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, when he said the brains, and he's saying
he didn't mean secretary. He didn't mean
let it finish.
So let me
most
ask.
guys cheat on their wife with the secretary because the secretary give them ideas and brainstorm with them. But it sounds like he's got all that in you. Like he's got that mastermind. He's got that secretary sexy appeal. He's got that partnership. I think a lot of times guys would. No.
I didn't say that.
I
know,
but it was funny. Like
because I was getting ready to clean it up and say, see, not the secretary.
I heard PhD, so I
not the secretary, the other woman. See, most guys cheat on the other woman at work. I am the other woman
at work. That's why I was going at sis. But when I heard PhD, I knew you weren't a secretary.
So doctor, is it CaSay?
Yes.
Let me clean it up here.
Yep.
So Dr. CaSay, you hold a PhD. I want to say congratulations for that.
Thank you.
That is a true accomplishment. You know, I will say that. Talk about that struggle because we know that there's not too many African-American women that can say that they hold a PhD.
So it's a lot about that struggle, okay? Understand I have, from my previous marriage, I have 3 kids. A 23-year-old, a 22-year-old who on Saturday will graduate, even though she graduated last year from Clark, Atlanta, with 2 degrees, a bachelor's and a master's. And then I have a 15-year-old.
Wow, it's amazing.
You know,
amazing.
So I got my PhD in the middle of raising those kids by myself.
Wow.
Amazing.
All by myself and still working for Sirius XM and working for a major entertainer in the industry.
I know who he is.
I cannot. I have a non-disclosure because of some recent things that me and you did.
Right.
I got another one.
I told her. I said, keep working with him.
So what he's alluding to is that
keep working with him.
What he's alluding to is when I fell in love with him, I walked away from.
You see me walking that room.
It wasn't when you walked in that room. It wasn't when you walked in that room.
It was a J. Claxton franchise.
It wasn't when you walked in that room, baby. But I'll tell you what it was.
What was it?
I don't know if we got time for that.
It was a BET award.
Oh my God.
few years ago.
Okay, Black Entertainment Television.
Yeah,
At its finest.
It was.
It was entertainment, but it wasn't BET.
However, what he's alluding to is that when I realized that I was in love with him, I walked away from a 6-figure opportunity. Well, not opportunity, but job that I've been doing. Right. You know, and it was my choice because what I knew is I believed in him. And what I knew was all money's not good money.
True.
At that time, I had been in the business.
I was like, get the money.
Yeah, he said get the money, but all money's not good money. And guess what? We haven't missed a meal. We eat at Roos and Capitol quite frequent.
No, we just ain't missed no meal. That's it. We ain't missed no meal. We don't got name drop.
I wasn't named.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
This is my.
That's your. Okay.
I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
baby.
Segment, right?
Baby, you said Dr. Cass. You didn't say Jay, right?
She did.
Right.
Go get yourself together.
Right. So what's going on over here? The doctor is speaking. Okay.
So, you know, we haven't missed a meal. All of our kids are great, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have 5 in between.
That's a good question. How is it co-parenting with the children?
Oh, I mean, go ahead. Go ahead. You on the roll. Go ahead.
So I will speak from my experience. My son especially loves, well, no, my daughters do too. I can't say that. My son especially loves everything about him. You know, he's cool because, you know, he's the DJ and he's this and, he's told everybody at school, oh, you know, my mommy's this, you know, and Jay this, you know, Aunt Jay Claxton, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, he loves that. My daughters, they love him because they watched me go through my divorce. My son, not so much. So my daughters love him because they now see a man being a man and treating their mom the way she's supposed to be treated.
I love that.
Without any hesitation.
Right.
You know, I will not lie to anybody in this room. I am spoiled as hell and I love it.
I love that.
I love everything about it. I don't open doors. I don't pump gas. You know, unless I'm mad and then I'll be like,
You open the door yourself, then.
Fellas, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That is so. What do we use now? This is a hack. This is so easy. Open a door for a woman. Like, this is so easy. Like, it's just something that simple.
You feel like the old school ways have gone?
No, just open it. And ladies, if he does not open the door for you, that's an issue. You understand? I have a 9-year-old that is my life. You understand that? Like my 9-year-old daughter, and she knows to wait for daddy to get out the car and come around and open the door.
That's amazing.
That's what it is. You know, I made a lot of mistakes. You know what I mean? And I fell forward. I feel like, you dig what I'm saying? But I gotta set the bar. I gotta set the bar for all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like every woman, because if I don't set it, they will fall for a bunch of like, and it's a bunch of bullshit out there right now. You dig what I'm saying? These guys are being raised by rap music and they not understanding that shit is just entertainment. You see what I'm saying? You still gotta be a man. You got certain responsibilities and things and shit that you need to do.
Yeah.
Real talk.
So, you know what I'm saying? I gotta set the bar. I'm really supposed to be the first man they fall in love with.
That's always true.
And
That's
unfortunately, for my daughters, you know, my dad was the first man that they fell in love with because they were unable to fall in love with their dad. And then Jay comes along. So then they fall in love with him.
And I come through the door.
Yeah, you came through the door, all of that.
You see the dent my
I see that I feel it
right there though.
Right there,
Like,
I feel it.
Don't be rubbing no nipple over here.
Hey, yo, listen, no, real talk.
He will fight you if you touch his
Real
nipple.
talk, the nipple thing, I will swing.
He will.
Like,
Listen,
I will
he
swing.
will.
That is
Oh my
so
God.
uncomfortable for me. I don't know. I'm probably giving y'all way too much
So when
information.
It really was.
if she touches your nipple, you swing.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen.
Got it.
But she's not.
But when at first
That
you
is-
told her that
That's
prior.
super uncomfortable. Like, I don't lick, touch, try to twist, nothing. You feel me?
Twist.
Don't touch my
Who's
nipple.
twisting nipples,
You can
baby?
hear or slide up.
But since we're talking about sex, let's talk about sex, baby.
But before we get, wait, because I wanted to say this before I had all of that to come. About the blending and
Oh yeah,
our
that's
kids.
important.
My daughter asked me. So my daughter, who's graduating, she asked me less than 30 minutes ago. She said, "Mom, I really love what I see when I see you guys."
Nice.
She was like, "What is the most attractive thing about Mr. J?" And I said, "Actually, it's more than attractive." I said,
All this. No, I'm playing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm talking
Right,
trash.
all that is.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, I'm playing.
But what I said to her was, it's not only attractive, but the sexiest thing about him is how he takes care of his mom, his grandmom, his daughter, me, and them, those girls, And we have 2 boys. And, he says what he needs to say to them. And, we have a son-in-law and almost to be son-in-law. Don't do it. And
I ain't say nothing.
yeah, and he has real conversations with them as well, And so for me, it's not just attractive; it's sexy. It's just sexy.
Yeah.
And
Watching a man be.
And Rodney, I know you want to get. I know you want to get into that, but I feel like it's so much more important stuff because I feel like we have let our kids down. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm part of that as well. Your little man down the street, you see him wilding, and instead of you really checking him, you running to do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at fault for that. You know what I mean? And then we wonder why, these little dudes move around and act how they act because we ain't did what we were supposed to do as the big homies. You know what I'm saying? Just older guys in the neighborhood, in the area.
Teaching the younger ones.
We didn't do what we were supposed to do. So it's these conversations that mean so much to me because what I get joy in is the fact that I opened up a custodial account for my daughter at 9 years old on Fidelity for her to trade in stocks. You understand? I didn't have this information, and now that I have it, now I gotta press so my daughter can have it so she won't go through the same shit that I went through. You know what I'm saying? We weren't taught how to really, some of us were, but we weren't taught how to move money, what we need to do, invest, how we supposed to make money work for us. We weren't taught that. Yeah. So now it's okay, she's 9. Here, I'm gonna open up a custodial account. Now, granted, I'm just putting $100 a weekend, right? But I'm giving her an opportunity to press Disney, press Roblox, press Tesla, and press. She loves makeup, so she likes Sephora. Sephora is under Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, so that's under that same company. You know what I'm saying? They the conversations that we gotta have because I gotta sharpen you, you gotta sharpen me. I gotta sharpen you. You gotta sharpen me. We gotta sharpen each other because we have fucked up long enough and they have held this information from us long enough. So now that we got the information, if you can't sharpen me, I don't want to hang with you. True. What I'm with you
am I
for?
benefiting
You dig what I'm saying?
That's real talk.
If you're not keeping,
I'm in awe.
If you're not keeping, I just as the DJ and especially. Back up in Baltimore, on radio for 18 years, the guy. And I had a bunch of motherfuckers around me that, I got into all the clubs. I had the bottles. I had the money, the cars, the chicks. It was if you hung with me, you lived a pretty good life. You know what I'm saying? You're pretty known in that town.
But they had no value.
It was no value. So when some of my greatest money runs, I blew all the money. You dig what I'm saying? Buying Louis, buying Gucci. I'm there every week spending $2,000 every week. You understand? And I don't have nothing but my toe messed up from wearing Gucci shoes that that was cut tight on my feet. You was uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying? But nobody said, boy, You might need to chill. You spending too much money. You wilding out. Boy, you might want to put that away. Nobody says shit. You know what I'm saying? So now when the money run low,
They go.
it ain't nobody around. And I'm great with that as well, because I needed that to happen. But now we attract these conversations now. So now that my mentor was there, that we attract conversation. I walked into the gas station. I went to go get her gas and pump her gas. And she like, what the hell is taking this man so long in the gas station? Yo, we were talking about Dogecoin and investing. I don't know. I didn't know none. It was an 18-year-old big ass kid, his mother, random, they them conversations.
But it's good to pass knowledge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry, and she tapping me.
Yeah, I'm tapping you because we have so much more to talk about us.
But this is, you know what I'm saying? I really do feel like that shit is super important.
Yeah.
We don't have these conversations.
Knowledge is power.
I have
agree.
a question on Doctor. So when you get a doctorate's degree or a PhD, like what was your study? I just recently.
So strategic marketing for me.
Oh, amazing. I went
question,
back to
Asha.
school last week. I said last week, oh Lord. Last year I went back to school to complete my business marketing degree.
Gotcha.
So I'm getting a bachelor's of science, concentrate in
Nice.
marketing. I'm literally 34 credits away.
Good.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I'm just like,
That's
these
light
student
work.
loans is like $60,000. And I'm like, do I stay in school or do I get out now?
If you stay in school, you keep going. You keep going because
Thank you, sister.
you keep going for so many reasons, right?
Right.
Okay.
I recently started saying doctor. I was forced to, okay, by my dad, who also has his PhD. However, you keep going because those student loans don't look like anything. I don't have a student loan left.
That's
He's
amazing.
never even heard me because my value went up. Because as we spoke about earlier, it's not many African Americans out there with PhD, females. Not
So
at
I
all.
can be so the PhD is where that doctor come in. Okay. I understand.
And what I'm sorry, because I feel like I don't want to be a horse, but I swear I walked into the school. My daughter's 9. She goes to a private Catholic Lutheran school, right? And when I went to go come in there to get her, I said, why don't we teach kids financial studies and how money works and how it moves? We don't teach them that.
They don't.
What they teach you is to go to school, go to college, get a bunch of debt. You know what I'm saying? And then you're paying the debt off, and it's a lot of times, you know what I mean? She is sometimes one of a few that is able to
Get out of it.
get out of that debt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people still playing
They
off.
don't teach
But
you
you know
how
the
to work
reason
for
why?
yourself. They teach you how to get a job.
But
Thank
so
you.
you know the reason why? So now, let me just say this, okay? And I'm gonna be really clear, and then I want us to move on. It's simple as this. I didn't learn that from school. My parents taught me. Like as a parent, I teach my kids, So we have to take some of that responsibility off of the school and do it ourselves. My parents are the ones who encouraged me I played ball all through school. I went to college on a basketball scholarship,
Amazing.
So those gifts and those talents I was taught by my parents, that my dad, he taught me, he presented me with my first bond, and I know we don't all have that.
Not everybody taught that.
I know that, but when you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
Right.
So as parents, like I just feel like certain things we have to do instead of asking the school, because we know they have one agenda, and that agenda is to get that tuition every month.
True.
They do.
I agree with that.
All right. Yeah, because I don't want to get down that rabbit hole because I'm going to go. But no, go ahead, Ronnie. I'm sorry. I apologize. I just want us to be sharp.
You fine.
I want us to be sharp. I want us to be financially sharp. I want us to be able to be each other's crutches. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we
I
don't have these
absolutely agree with
conversations.
that.
We don't have these conversations that much. So I apologize.
So I'm letting everyone ask one final question to you guys each. And my final question is, I'm going to change it from sex. The sex, it happens. It's okay. When people are looking for a partner and we are doing business, what advice do you what advice will you give them?
when you're doing business and you're looking for a partner?
No, if you're in love with your partner and y'all decide to do business together, what advice would you give them?
Communication. Communicate and say, listen, this is how I feel. This is why I feel this way. How do you feel? And the person's going to say, I feel a certain way or I don't feel a certain way. In my case, it was, I feel that way too, but I don't want to mix it. Okay, I'm going to pray on you. Because I know God.
Right, because I didn't want to mix it.
You know, and for me, so it's communication. And I communicated how I felt. There were no secrets. Look, I remember saying one day, like, if you get with somebody else, I'm just going to walk away and we ain't doing nothing. He was like, I know. I was like, I remember saying that. I remember the time, the place, and where I was when I said it. I was like, I'm just going to walk away. I'm not doing because I love you and I know that you love me, and your reasons behind us not being together doesn't make sense to anybody but yourself. So because I know that, I'm gonna let time show this. And that's what happened.
So a woman that a man needs, not a woman that a man wants, or the other way around. Okay. Yeah, I like that, sister. Yeah, because basically, if I need you and I know that we work well together, then we can be life partners. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to see if we can, like those shows that send couples on, like in the middle of somewhere, or you guys are doing like athletic
Temptation
things.
Island.
Yeah. So that really tells whether or not you can be in a relationship with someone. We can.
They actually tried to cast us recently.
Really?
Temptation Island.
It's like the partnership
like,
is
yo,
really teamwork.
It's like, you really want to do this?
So I see. That's a beautiful thing. Definitely, partnership comes before that relationship. So I like what you got.
And then our foundation is friendship.
So that and Rodney, this is what I want to say kind of to that. You can't win every battle. One, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to fall back, right? You got to fall back, and you both can't talk at the same time, because if she's talking and I'm talking, now we elevating voices and we can't hear each other. And when you are trying to get a point across, don't attack. Because if I attack you, what you gonna do, bro?
Attack your ass, baby.
Exactly. Now, right. I could be 1,000% right. But if I'm attacking you, if I'm coming at you,
you
automatically gonna go like this.
You won't either shut down, or now you coming at me.
Yeah.
You're defending yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, that is my thought process to your question.
I can't expect for him to listen to understand if I'm forcing him to listen to defend. So I have to, you know. And then let's be clear, you got two Scorpios here.
Oh, yeah.
Born a day apart.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
I love it. Okay. So my biggest question, what's the biggest thing you guys fight about?
Procrastinate. That's not true.
Well,
everything.
Wow.
Because you already be sensitive about that. No.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is, like, we don't always see eye to eye.
But we don't fight about everything.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I ain't like that.
Listen, we don't always we don't always see eye to eye.
okay.
How the way she's wired is a tad bit different than me. She's very pinpoint, calculated. You know what I mean? This has to be really structured. You know what I'm saying? That's her.
When is your birthday?
That was the reason. And I'm the 5th. She's the 7th of November. Right?
Oh, okay.
These are the reasons why I came after her, because I sought after her to, you know what I mean? I knew I needed. I was at a ceiling, and I couldn't get through.
I knew the truth would have came out.
Thank you, Rodney.
You chase her.
Thank you, Rodney. And Rodney, that really is the truth. He chased me at the school that our kids went to the point I would park around the front.
You know I was the hottest thing in that school.
I actually did.
Hottest father.
I'm gonna be honest. I really did not know that.
I was the hottest father in that school.
He says this, but
I'm the hottest father in that school.
okay. So he says this. But anybody anybody who knows me knows that I don't really talk to people.
Okay.
So I never talked to any of the other parents. It was like two parents
Y'all was
that I
talking
talked
about
to.
And then you started talking to him?
They was talking about me.
Actually, no. I didn't want people to know that I knew him because I didn't do a lot of work in Baltimore.
Okay.
Outside of, working as a producer on The Wire, I didn't do any work in Baltimore. All of my work was everywhere else. And I didn't want people to know what I did.
Got it.
And I didn't want, because I was raising a son, and I didn't want his friends to be his friends because of what mommy did. So I didn't really want people to know that I really knew him. So none of my conversations.
He was already popular.
I agree.
Yeah, he would walk in and they would talk to him. And I've always been like, my circle is my circle.
Very
I
small.
hear that.
Yeah. And so I didn't talk to people.
So what do you think is the biggest thing you argue about?
So I will be honest, the biggest thing that we argue about is procrastination.
Okay.
And it's because I am very pinpoint, and I feel like you lose so many opportunities by procrastinating and waiting to the last minute. Have the conversation, plan it, know what your day is going to look like. You get so much more in. And Jay procrastinates to the last minute.
Got it.
Last second, millisecond.
Wow. So here's my question. You are both accomplished individually and also collectively. What do you aspire to do next?
So what we aspire to do next is actually what we're doing. We're launching a radio station. Memorial Day weekend, we're launching a station, and it will go on in July.
Nice.
So we are, officially launching franchise radio. That's what I aspire to do next, and
I
that's
love
what
that.
I'm doing.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
For me,
So surreal.
and for us, actually, for us, we have to have multiple streams of income, and that money has to come without us actually doing the work. So after we set it up, it should be coming without us doing the work. A lot of times it's, hey, we need you to DJ, we need you to host, we need you to do, and that's how, the money comes in. So I actually have to do the work.
Yeah.
Right.
At this point, we ain't rich until somebody is working and the money is working for us.
So
you know what I'm saying? So that is what, that is what we want the radio to be able to run by itself. I love cars. I want to have a car dealership that eventually runs by itself. I love cigars. You guys were out here doing an incredible show. I was outside having a cigar. I heard y'all talking about cigarettes and drinking and all of that. I don't smoke cigarettes. I've never smoked weed a day in my life. I love a great stick, which is a cigar, and I love a great cocktail. You know what I mean? Amongst friends, amongst loved ones. Cigars, a franchise of cigar shops. I can't do anything that we're not passionate about. And the music is what brought us together. So we want that to be as well. Like we want to have that as well. We just, I want all of us to be able to, make money, and we be able to, share some things with you guys and vice versa. I just want us to be able to just make a bunch of money together.
I love that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Great systems.
Here for it.
I like, you made a good point, like creating systems. So like we go get these jobs and that's someone else's system. And I know it takes a little while to create your own system and your own flow of things, but you come out so much better. Anytime you have to trade your time to go get the money, you never get ahead in life.
Yes.
Right.
I don't care if
But
you
that's
make
what school
20.
teaches.
I don't care if you make $20 an hour, $30 an hour, but if you have to trade your time to go get it, now when you create a system and you teach other people that system, and you could be home on Saturday with your family, and someone else is out there working that system you created, that's when you start getting ahead in life. So I totally get it.
That is good, but unfortunately, y'all got to stay around for the letter, because the letter's going to be good. But where can the great people follow the great couple of United States of America right after Barack Obama and Michelle?
Go ahead, baby.
Oh no, they two Scorpios, so they might be.
Scorpios are amazing.
They are. I got some really great Scorpio friends. I'm a Cancer, so I'm the emotional y'all.
My daughter is.
I'm the emotional y'all.
My daughter's a Cancer.
Like Scorpios after a breakup, they just go shopping. Me, I be in the house crying for about a week. You know?
Yeah, I'm not crying.
She's like, I'm going shopping.
I'm not crying. So you can follow us on all platforms at Love Business on Lock. You can follow Jay on IG and on Facebook at J Claxton, JAYCLAX.
I'm sorry.
CON. And you can follow me at CaSay Vaughn on IG, CaSayVaughn. And if you want to see some fun things that we're doing, you can follow our IG page at Jay and CaSay.
All right. Also, before we move on to the last segment of the show, she is also the vice president, correct?
Yes, of the Black Media Honors
Award.
Congratulations.
Damn, a nominee for it.
Congratulations.
And actually, Jay is the celebrity DJ for that event.
Oh,
yeah,
love it.
Yeah.
So where can people buy tickets at before we move on?
You can go to www.blackmediahonors.com and it will give you an Eventbrite link to buy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Amazing.
I love it.
That is amazing.
Absolutely.
We
In
are
Atlanta, yes.
Are the
August
number one
August
podcast.
22nd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get.
I really do love this setup too. I do want to tell you guys that I love this setup. Love the studio.
Thank you.
You guys have a great vibe.
And you guys are coming to our event, correct?
I hope
Yes,
so.
I
We
told
should
you.
be there.
Yes, so
We'd
you're
love
coming.
to.
We actually going to do it in the DMV. So
Yeah.
y'all
So
gonna
we
bring
would
our
love
ass
for
up
you
eight-
guys.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I put us down. I have
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, so we would love
excited.
we would love for you guys to definitely be there. It's gonna be a movie.
Okay.
And we're going to smoke some cigars. So
I don't do that, but I would drink with you.
Yes. And we will have lots
Some
of
brown liquor.
Cavassier. We'll have lots of
Some Cavassier, plush vodka.
Cavassier and plush vodka.
they are
Yes,
sponsors.
Wow.
So,
Amazing. That's
Cavassi, I
amazing.
Thanks
can't
for
wait.
the invite. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll be there.
I get that little ticket. I spent $700, Lord Jesus, on one ticket. All right, but you guys, we are now come to a segment called The Letter, read by Nasha.
The letter. I am a product of divorced parents. And I'm wondering how many of us are actually out there. I am in my 30s, single, and I can count on one hand the number of friends who are successfully in relationships. Most people know, including myself, I have trouble with relationships. Is it a sign of the times? My mother, for instance, is one of 6 children. Between her and my other aunts and uncles, all but one are divorced. Are the odds that a relationship will not last in our favor? The more I think about solid, successful, healthy relationships, I have seen very few examples in my life. Maybe most of us aren't achieving success because we don't even know what it looks like. I love listening to the podcast and would appreciate your opinions you have. What you guys think, friends?
So let's let the guests go first. What do y'all think?
Oh, I will unpack this.
okay. You can't. You want me to go? You want to go?
I really want to unpack this one.
Okay. You okay, go ahead.
You have to know who you are first.
Right.
You know, I don't care what kind of relationship my mom and my dad had. I'm not them.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you have to, and we tell people that.
I agree.
Like we tell people that we've had people come to talk to us about relationships or what's wrong or why are you guys successful but I can't get in one, because I know who I am and he knows who he is. So you have to first learn who you are first. And then stop looking for somebody. Allow that person to come to you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, we naturally attract to who we're supposed to be with. And and we're like magnets. So if you go and you keep going like that, that's not your magnet.
No.
That's very true.
It's too much.
I like that.
Come on, doctor.
I like that. I like that.
For me, stop. You can't blame your parents on, you know, how you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you're a product of this environment, but you control your destiny at the end of the day. For me, I can only speak for me. You know, Lord willing, my parents are still together. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They are still together. But I ain't had any brothers or sisters. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. But I got to teach myself. I got to read a book. I got to listen to some positive audio in the morning. You know what I mean? There are some things that we got to do in order to put some of the, you know, to better ourselves. And you take in what you keep yourself around.
Say that.
The 5 closest people to you. That's the saying. 5 closest people to you. You pick up those, you know, those habits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not watching Divorce Court. I'm not watching any of that. Why would I want to? Why would I want to put this in? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Let me listen to Eric Thomas. Let me listen to Les Brown. Let me listen to somebody that I feel like is successful to put that information in on a regular basis. Yeah. You know, that's what
And come up with friends.
Yes.
Give great.
Add that to it.
Yes, that part.
I really think it's important to this letter that you really have to empower yourself with the things that you have not seen, because you'll never become who you really are if you keep focusing on, well, my mama did this and my dad did this and my auntie, I see that they got a divorce and I see they're having problems in their relationship. You have to focus on empowering you.
Say that.
Because that's what really matters. It doesn't really matter what's going on around you. You have to make sure that you stay focused and that you know that you deserve the best. Forget about if you didn't get the best and you didn't get the best. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But it's in my DNA to get the best. So I say focus on the best and focus on empowering you.
Yeah. Love yourself first.
Love yourself.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to love yourself first. Just because your parents or anybody in your family or your friends even had horrible relationships, that doesn't mean that you're going to have a horrible relationship.
Right.
Yeah, love yourself. Unpack some things in your life that you have going on, and then, like all the guests stated, love will come.
Yep.
And I know you mentioned that they got a divorce, but were your parents in your life? So just because the parents break up, as long as your father was in your life, I honestly believe that women that dads was in their life or dads that was in their little girl's life know how to treat a man.
I agree.
Like she know when to shut the fuck up. She know when to bow down. Because my daddy...
That's real. No, that's real.
She
that's
know
real.
when he done had enough. Now, there be the women that's popping off, hitting niggas in the head with bottles. No, I'm sorry. But it was popping off. She might not have had her daddy around or she don't understand.
Real. That's real.
But also back, let's just reverse it. Men, there are... mama boys, as they should call it, like are men that was raised by their mothers or their aunts and their grandmas. Like they tend to know how to treat women. So it's okay. Like if your parents was divorced, it's just how did they treat each other? How did they treat you after they was divorced?
Yeah.
So your life should not be based on that. So.
I agree.
I'm gonna say this. I come from parents who was married for 3 years, and I seen the highs and lows. And I have friends who come from single parent homes. And we all go through the same fucked up shit relationships.
Right.
So this question really hit dear near to me because I'm like, damn, I know what I want. Cause I seen what parents did, but you know what? I can't over talk someone like y'all said. I can't always try to get my point. I can't always be right. You have to learn how to shut up and listen. And I would just recommend therapy. Sometimes we have a lot of things that was instilled in us from our parents, from our childhood.
The crazy part is that we don't want to go to a therapist. But sometimes I feel like we need.
I would say I would just recommend therapy. I feel like you got a lot of negative things in your mind.
I tell people, I tell people to go to therapy, but let's just go back to out when we first started our conversation, and I said to you guys, one of the sexiest things about him was how he takes care of his daughter, right?
Yeah.
Him and his ex-wife are not together. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So to your point, exactly.
We co-parent well.
If a man stays in that daughter's life, and if a man stays in that son's life, You know, it's nothing wrong with old school love. Now, listen, I have been mouthy the entire time we've been here. But let me tell you something. He say, relax, calm down. Cassandra like this. Because that's how I was raised.
Yeah, we don't got that no more. Yeah.
Yeah, I was raised like that.
Yeah. Right.
So I know when to be submissive and when I need to be strong. Because sometimes he needs me to be strong. Sometimes he needs to be able to lay his head on my shoulder.
Yeah.
You know? And it's about that partnership.
That's what it's all
Come
about.
on, y'all better over here write a
my
little
parents
book.
divorced.
Y'all better write a whole book out here.
Love Biz Unlocked.
Yeah.
How to keep a man in the moment.
Exactly.
All right.
And it's a learning, and you know, we keep going. It's a learning in progress.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like we ain't perfect. You know what I mean? Like
talk about it.
Yeah, we not like, but we can have
Communication is everything.
We really have real conversations. Like if you got off the plane, I'm gonna be like, babe, is our ass real?
I'm gonna be like,
and she gonna be like, yes,
yes.
okay.
Right.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Friends.
say,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say-
friends, exactly. Hello, friends.
listen, just so you know, 6 years ago, I did smack that chick around a little bit. Like I did, you know what I mean?
I'm like, all right.
We did fornicate.
Yeah.
You know
Because
what I'm
let's be clear. Let's talk about this and then we're going to let them go. Because this their show. This not ours.
Yeah.
So let's unpack this real quick. Here's the thing. If he tells me, I know. So when Jane Doe wants to come in my face and wants to, hey, and do all of that. Oh, okay. I know you fucked him. What you want me to do about it?
Right.
I did too.
And I got it. Hey, and sis, and I got him.
So it's those conversations.
Those
you know
real
what I'm saying?
conversations. You got to be
That's what it's about.
Yeah, it's those conversations.
Very trustworthy.
Ma'am, I need you to know yourself first and be able to communicate with your partner.
Love it.
Yeah.
Right.
You hear that, friend? So there you have it, friends. I hope we was able to assist you with your, crisis. I always say issues, problems, but they're not. Like, we're humans.
Right.
And if nothing went on in life, like life would be so boring. We have to have that incline. We have to have that drama. We have to have that uncertainties of ourselves. It's people that got money that's still not certain of themselves. And there's people that's poor that got a whole lot of confidence. So I'm glad we are able to assist you with your life challenges.
It's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be cool with the lesson.
Definitely. So any friends out there that want to give kudos to someone and want to congratulate someone that needs some advice, just need some friends to talk to, please reach out to us at conVo with Friendz with an S. That's conVo with Friendz with an S podcast at gmail.com.
All right. Well, unfortunately, you guys, we are coming into a great show
Very
today.
nice.
We want to say thank you to our lovely guests.
Thank you for having us.
See y'all on TV. Y'all energy together.
Yeah,
I'll be like, I'm tuning in. I don't even watch TV.
We turned some stuff down. I'm sorry. We turned it down. It just wasn't what we felt like was good for us.
We have to
You know
be
what I
true
mean?
to ourselves first.
Yeah.
Cameras was in the bathroom. Mike's was in the bathroom.
There you go.
You understand?
Snitches get stitches.
It was it was in the garage. Like we couldn't even. We had to go take a walk in order to have a conversation.
Wow.
Yeah, it was tough. It's different. You know what I mean? It's different. It just wasn't for us.
And if the price is right, I just might. But unfortunately, friends, we are coming to the end of the show. You already know what to do. You can follow us on all social media platforms. But you know what, friends? To make the podcast to keep going, we have a donation on our website, okay? And in every podcast description, on whatever podcast platform you listen to us on, or you go to www.convowithfriends.com and you can donate. And also tell a friend about us and sow that seed of blessing.
Sure, guys.
To help us be a blessing. And you can follow us on Apple.
Give
iTunes.
us money. That's what
Okay, there you
Sure.
go.
That's
Give
the
us
best
money.
thing you
I
can
mean,
do.
point blank period.
And follow
Give
us
us
on
$5
your
one time, but if you share with 5 friends,
Yeah. If you
I would
gave
love you
5,
for
we
it.
need 10 and now.
Right.
All right.
Sure.
Exactly.
so let's see.
And also subscribe
Keep
on
us
YouTube.
going.
And you can find us on iTunes.
iHeartRadio.
Spotify.
Pandora and iHeart.
Come on, and iHeart. And every goddamn
It's
we're
everywhere. Every
just that
platform.
good. Well, all right.
All major platform.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, friends, we're out of here. This is Rodney.
This is Lakita.
This is Ernest.
Bye for now. It's Nasha.
All right, friends. See you next week. Bye, friends.
Love y'all. Have a good one.
Bye to the now. Like I
Bye to the now. You so sweet.
Bye to the now.
Hi guys, this is your boy Yet checking in. If you are enjoying our content, can you please follow us on IG and Facebook at conVo with Friendz. It is FRIENDZ.